Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to Women of a Particular Age podcast, where we discuss women's views, life lessons, and a little bit of sugar honey iced tea. I am your host, Tara Jolly, and who is here but with me, but
Hello, Heather.
that spicy Cuban lady. How are you, friend? How are
Thank you, thank you. I'm doing very well today.
you? Good,
How are
good, friend.
you?
Oh, man. Come on, friend. They don't know. We're recording this on Sunday, and it's
Yes.
not coming out till Friday. I
Hmm.
want you guys to know that when we record this on Sunday, we're loving that we're doing this for you, but we also know that we got to go to work tomorrow. So bear with us, okay?
Yes.
Friend, how was your day today? Did you do anything special today?
Well, I got a mani and pedi.
Oh, excuse me,
Much
Jack.
needed, much needed. I've just been every weekend is so busy, and I have so many things. I keep putting it off, and then finally yesterday I called and I made an appointment and I got my
Okay.
nails and my feet done. I got
All
my
right.
eyebrows done. So,
Oh, you did the full
yes,
Monty.
yes,
Ew,
darling.
oh, the full Monty
Yes.
time. Oh, okay,
Feels
Jack.
good. Feels good.
Okay. Well, good. Okay, because you look good. You looking good. You over there
Thank you.
shining, 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 shining. All
Thank you,
right.
friend. Well, how
Okay.
about you? How
All
about you?
right.
How was
Well,
your day? I
you
know
know
you
what
were
my
busy.
ritual is? My day was I went to church. I came
Mhm,
home. I got ready for us to do this right now. It takes me a couple of hours because I just want to make sure we try to perfect it as best as possible. And
mhm.
then me and you meet at this time. They don't know that we're working late hours doing this to bring
Yes,
you something good from these two
yeah,
old ladies.
that's
So,
right.
yes. So then after I do that, I meet up with you and we're here doing this right now. So,
Yes,
friend, are you ready?
I'm ready and
Okay.
willing to participate.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, folks. So before we get started, there is something that we do before we get started. What do we do, Heather?
Wine time.
All right. So before we drink, Heather,
Yes,
tell everybody what you're drinking.
I am drinking. It's a new one. I have the
Okay.
bottle here,
All right. Show it up. Okay. What is it?
and it's called
Okay.
Oliver. It's
Mm-hmm.
a it's an orange blossom honey wine.
That
The
sounds
title
wonderful.
that title just got me, girl. I was like, so so
Like you're running through the flower fields. Orange
right, exactly.
blossom honey. Wow.
While the bees
Mhm.
are chasing me.
Okay, I'm not messing with you. But you know what? It sounds good. Okay, so the
Yeah,
next
it's
time we
good.
see each other, I'm
Yeah.
expecting a bottle. Because I can tell you guys right now, Heather's over here doing the most, but I'm gonna let you know. This right here is only honey and hive. Like I told you before, it's $9.99. You could purchase it at Vaughn's, Ralph's, Albertsons, and FFO. FFL, food for
Mhm.
less. Okay?
Now, Tara,
Yeah.
I'll have to go because I checked Bonds.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have it. So you
Okay.
said go
To Ralph's,
Ralph.
Albertsons, or food for less.
Yeah, and Ralph's doesn't have it. I've gone to two Ralphs. I've gone
Now
to the
my
Bonds.
daughter bought it at her. She bought it at her Ralph's today.
Not, but I've been going every time I go. They don't
Okay, so
have
then that
it.
means they might not have it by you.
Maybe it has to do too with what people buy in certain areas.
That's right. That's
But
right.
I'm still looking. I'm
Okay.
still looking because I
Well,
want to try it.
okay, so let's agree. When I
Yeah.
see you, you have that bottle. I'll have
Okay.
my bottle, and we'll exchange.
Sounds like a deal. Yeah.
Okay. All
All right.
right. Well, let's get started.
Yes.
Let's get started. All
Hmm.
right. So before we get started, please, folks, like, share, and subscribe. Jolly Studios at gmail.com. www.jollystudios.com. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. Thank you so
We do.
much. Oh my God. I don't know why I be wanting to be doing all these voices, child. Okay. So let's get started. So let's get started. So
Yeah.
first things first, folks, we wanted to talk about a movie that we saw. Wonderful movie. Okay. Wonderful movie on Hulu, which is called Mother's Instinct. All
Mhm.
right. This movie stars Anne Hathaway and Jessica Chastain. These are both the two main characters of the movie. And let's bring on here the premise of the movie. The premise of the movie is these are best friends, Alice and Celine, both live a idiotic traditional lifestyle, but life's perfect harmony is suddenly shattered after a tragic accident happens. Guilt, suspicion, and paranoia unravels their bond.
Mhm. Yes.
Folks, this
Mhm.
movie here was a wonderful movie. It came out in 2024. It is an hour and 34 minutes. Once again, you can see it on Hulu. And the director is Benoit Delhomme. He happens to be a French director. He has done lots of movies, but not any movies that I'm familiar with. All right. Um, I was so happy that me and Heather decided to watch this movie. All right.
Mhm.
This movie, folks, was
Yeah.
awesome. Now, Heather, I'm going to go to you.
Yes.
Tell us what your favorite part of the movie was, and then let us know how you felt about the movie. Okay?
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Okay, so my favorite scene in the movie is when Celine,
Uh huh.
that's the dark-haired actress,
Yes, ma'am.
uh, is when her husband Damien
Yes.
tragically dies.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna leave it as tragically dies because you'll need to watch the movie
Yes,
because
and how he tragically died.
and how he tragically died. Yes, so I'm gonna
Right.
leave it there. But that was I for me it was my favorite part because it starts unraveling a few things
Yes.
about Celine.
Yes. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
So when that happens, Alice, which is the other character, the blonde lady,
Uh huh.
uh, her and Celine, they're neighbors, but they're also best friends. They both
Yeah.
each have a son. Celine has Max and Alice has Theo.
Yeah.
So the kids are very close. They go to school together. The
Yeah.
families do things together. The little boys do things together.
Yeah.
Very tight knit
Okay.
relationship. Okay.
Okay.
So when Celine's husband Damien passes away, Alice lets Celine stay at her home.
Yes.
Okay. And
And this is your favorite part of the movie, correct?
it is, it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so at this point, Alice lets her own guard down and her own suspicions of Celine's prior disturbing behaviors
Yes.
after the unaliving of her own child,
Okay.
Max. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Alice goes against those, the aha moment, like that
Yes.
little voice inside of you saying, don't do it,
Yes.
don't do it. But you say, oh, come on, be the good friend, be the
I
good
know.
neighbor.
I know.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think I think with this movie, anybody would want to do that. But once once we start to get farther and farther into the movie, that's
Mhm.
when the unraveling starts.
Right. So
Okay.
she's trying to
Okay.
be the good friend and supportive
Yes.
of her. Now, this will prove to be a terrible decision on Alice's part.
Yes. And
That's all I'm going to say
I
right now.
yeah.
It's going to be a very bad decision on her letting her guard down.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as you watch, you'll need to watch the rest of the movie, and then you'll see that the truth will unfold on how Celine truly feels about all of her misfortunes.
Yeah.
And to end that, this story is about grief, guilt, and misfortune.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Now I understand that.
And
Okay.
and if I had to rate it, I say from 1 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it honestly, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
All
give it a
right.
7.
Okay.
Um, when you see the whole story, I think, I was unhappy about the ending.
Okay, I understand. I
Disappointed. I
understand.
was disappointed. I was
Yeah.
disappointed with the outcome of the movie, but
Okay.
if you listen to everything that I said and you
Uh-huh.
watch it, then you'll
Yeah.
know, "Oh, okay, I
Okay.
get it." Yeah.
Okay. All right. So listen, let me get into it really quick
Yes,
because we got to move on.
yes.
Okay. So I think that honestly, my I think that my favorite part of the movie was the ending. Not that I necessarily liked the ending.
Mhm.
The ending to me was a little weird. It was a little myth for me, just
Yes.
because it kind of seemed like Celine and Alice's child became like kindred spirits. It was like they both knew what was happening or they were in agreement to it. I
Mhm.
think that he was okay with Celine being his mom, and he
Mhm.
seemed okay with everything that happened. But once again, folks, like I said, I just wanted to give you a brief touch of this just because this was really a good movie. There's a lot of twists and turns. There's some paranoia in there, and
Yes.
there's some truth in the middle. Okay. So
Mhm.
please, if you get a chance, once again, it's Mother's Instinct. It's on Hulu. It is an hour and 34 minutes. And I promise you, you will love the movie. I promise you. Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Me and Heather wanted to also make sure that we had some entertainment for you guys tonight. Okay. So there's certain things that me and Heather like to do when we're by ourselves. We are really big people of the 70s and the 80s, and I'm a 90s girl as well, because I'm hip hop. And we wanted to bring you some of our favorite commercials from the 70s and 80s, the ones that we love. Okay. So bear with us because we're gonna show them to you by picture, and then we might be able to tell you the jingle. We'll give you a minute of what it is and why we like it, and then we're going to move on to the next. Okay, so
Sounds
folks,
good.
bear with us. All right.
Yes.
So our first one is one of Heather's favorites, which is I'm in Joy. Okay, and this came
Mhm.
out within the 70s, somewhere in the late 79s. Heather,
Yes.
and the little, what do you want to do, the little phrase?
Yes, yes. So sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, mounds don't.
Because
And
Girl, look at you, girl.
I
All
thought,
right. Stop playing. Stop playing, or you're gonna be the one singing on that next one.
oh
All
no, no,
right.
no, 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 no! I won't be
Mm-mm.
signing up for that, girl. No, no.
He said,
But
no, 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 no.
nope, nope, nope. That's not my
Okay.
thing. That's not my
All
forte.
right. All right. But
But
you
this
did good though,
commercial, I mean, I like the whole thing, where sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, which is
girl. Right.
appropriate because one has nuts, one doesn't. And
Yes.
this is kind of endearing for me because my maternal grandmother,
Uh-huh.
rest in peace, she
Yes.
used to love both of them. She was a
Right.
big coconut and chocolate
Right.
fan, and she loved almond joy and she loved mounds. So I would always, as a little treat, I'd bring her, one of each every once in a while, go visit
Right.
her. And I say,
Yeah.
Grandma, I got a surprise for you. And she'd get all excited. So that's why it's a little endearing. But I
Okay.
always did like the commercials and the little jingle.
All right. Okay. All right. So folks, we are going to go on to the next. This is one of my favorite commercials, which is Where's the Beef? Okay. This is one of my favorite commercials
Yeah.
because they used to have this old lady driving around doing all kinds of crazy stuff
Yeah.
to make sure that you understood that Wendy's had the beef. They're the
Yeah.
only ones that had the beef. She
Mhm.
was going crazy. I don't care who she spoke to. She wanted to make sure that she where's the beef. And when she found it, it was always at Wendy's. Okay,
Yes.
it was always at Wendy's. All right, all right.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're
Mhm.
going to go to another one that happens to be my friend Heather's favorite,
Mhm.
and that is going to be
Mhm.
Farina Cat.
Yes. Yes,
All
Purina
right.
cat chow. So the little
Ooh.
jingle was Purina cat chow, chow chow chow, and there would always have the little. See how the little cat is on the, I guess on the kitchen counter or outside, maybe outside.
Yes.
So the little cat would dance forward and back when they said Farina, cat chow, 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 and he'd go forward and then backward like a little dance. And
Right?
I thought that was just so
It
cute,
was
you know.
hilarious.
It
It
was
was
so
hilarious.
cute.
And all they're trying to make you think is if your cat has Purina, it's gonna
Yes,
give it extra energy. Girl.
yes. You're gonna have a happy cat. Yes.
And look at doing the happy step.
Yeah, doing the happy two-step there.
Okay.
Front, back, front, back.
Oh my God. Hilarious. All right, folks. So we're getting to the next one. Our next one is Mr. Whipple. Please. Would you please, Mr. Whipple? Would you stop squeezing the Charmin? Would you stop going through the store squeezing people's toilet papers that they're going to purchase? I don't understand. If you've already convinced yourself that Charmin is so soft,
Yes.
why? Please, sir, why do you keep squeezing it? There's no point in that. Okay? There's no point in
Well,
it. Okay?
all I know, he had a fetish with Charmin.
hmm some kind of a toilet paper freak. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, I
You
guess
know, we
so.
can say that now, but back then would be disrespecting Mr. Whipple. Okay,
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Whipple, you like toilet paper. I'm hoping that you like it clean.
yes, yes. Let's hope. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move
All right,
on. No disrespect to Mr. Whipple. Okay,
right.
so the next one is my friend Heather's
Yeah.
favorite, and it
Yes.
is Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper. That's right. I'm a pepper. She's a pepper. We're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a
Be a
pepper
pepper too.
too?
Oh my God. Wasn't this an awesome one? And they also made so many different ones
Yes,
of
they do.
this, right?
Yes, yes, and it's always, like, very lighthearted, and they're dancing, and they're singing the
Yeah,
song, and people, it might start off with 1 or 2 people, and then more people start joining in. It's like, like a happy crowd kinda
right.
thing. Everybody wants to be a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper
Exactly.
too?
And remember they would do all kinds of dances. Remember like flash dance? They do all kinds of dances with the bottle. I'm a pepper, she's a pepper,
Yes.
you're a pepper, I'm a pepper. You like to
Mhm.
be a pepper too.
Yes. Yes,
Oh
me
man, that's a good
too.
one, Heather. I love it.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
one. Okay. All right, folks. So now we have our next one. This is my favorite, and that is it is going to be Heinz. Heinz
Mhm.
ketchup. The reason why this is my favorite is because with this particular commercial, Heinz is coming out very slow. And then you hear Carly Simon in the back. Anticipation. Anticipation is making me wait.
Yes.
One of my favorites, okay? And that's only
Mm,
because Carly Simon was singing in the back, Miss, you're so vain. So
yeah.
come on, we got to come on now, because you know I love her, girl. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
come
definitely. Oh,
on.
yeah.
All right,
Oh,
y'all. So
yeah.
these are all our commercials we grew up with. Okay, on
Yeah.
to the
Mhm.
next. Our next one
Okay.
is Denting.
Yes.
Mm,
So
tell them
this one,
about it, Heather.
yeah, I like this one. This one says, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine. And then you see, usually the girl go like lick her teeth, like she's clean, like the
Girl,
teeth are
like she
clean.
was clean. And
Mhm.
remember with the Dentyne commercials, if you recall, people, if you want to hear these commercials, out of all these commercials, with the Dentyne commercial, they used to be blasting folks. All kinds of little jingles. Like I walked down the street and I smelled your breath. And if it
Yes.
stinks so bad, I don't know what to do. Brush your breath, brush your
Right.
breath, brush your breath with Dentyne. Remember, and it
Yeah.
used to be, oh my God, used to be
Yeah.
talking to people so harsh. Your breath
I
stinks
know.
so bad.
Yes. And then they,
Remember? It used to be
yeah.
horrible. But you know what?
Mhm.
Those commercials, those were the commercials, folks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Those were the commercials. They were. They were.
Right. Right.
Okay, on to the next. Our
Okay.
next one is Mr. Hey Kool-Aid. So the
Classic.
reason why
Classic.
you see this like this is because Kool-Aid wanted to make sure you understood that when you dropped it inside of that nice little vase or whatever, it was giving you a punch. a punch of flavor. Hey, Kool-Aid. And the Kool-Aid man would bust out the wall. That was the whole purpose of Hey Kool-Aid, to bust out the
Mm-hmm.
wall and let you know, hey, I'm here. I taste good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. On to the next. Okay. So
Yes.
our next one is one of Heather's favorites. And guess
Yes.
what? Also one of mine's too, because I used to wear these, which
Yes.
is, come on, Heather, tell us now.
Undie legs. Nothing beats a great pair of legs. And
Mm,
legs, they had pantyhose, the
right.
originals, and then the undie legs came out, which
Right.
is it had a cotton crotch, so you didn't have to wear underwears.
Girl, they don't know nothing about that.
That's
Mm. And
right.
guess what? We're the ones that started not wearing any panties.
That's right, because we wore our undie legs, okay? We're showing off our
Mhm.
great legs, and we don't
Yeah.
have to have panty and all that on
No.
top of a hose. No.
No, because the crotch was breathing.
Yeah, breathable
The
crotch.
crotch was breathing. Let me stop it. The crotch was breathing.
It was
They
a
don't know.
lot.
Listen, they don't know nothing about the little egg with the
The
little pantyhose coming out the egg.
Yeah,
Girl, you had to you listen. We ain't got even enough time for that. Everybody who knows about this back in the day
yeah,
used to go with your mama to the store. Used to
yeah,
pick out what size, small, medium, or large,
yeah,
depending on your weight, and get your little
mhm,
pantyhose through that egg. You unscrew that egg, pull them out,
yeah,
long child. Okay.
mhm,
Listen, let me stop. Let me stop. All right, folks. So
yes.
our last one, Heather knows this is last, but not least.
Yes,
This is my favorite. This
yes.
is Lowenbrow. This is my favorite 70s commercials. Listen, I don't know the whole song, but I'm going to sing a little bit for you. Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. Do do do. La 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 la. So tonight, let it be low and brown.
Girl, makes me wanna go over and crack one open.
Girl, low and brow, I love you. I love that commercial. Low and
Uh,
brow,
yes.
I love that commercial. That is like one of my favorite
Yeah, I know that, girl.
commercials,
I know it.
Heather.
I know
Right?
it is.
You guys don't know. I bug the crap out of Heather with this commercial. I just want you
Yes,
guys to know that. Okay. I bug her all the time.
but it
Anytime I
makes
can sing it, I will
but you know
sing it.
what? It makes me bust out laughing every single time. I'm like, "Oh my god, this was a great opportunity to finally get it out there." Okay,
Right?
not just I have listened to this. Other people have now had the privilege of listening to
Girl,
you.
I had to get it out. You know, I had to get it out. Okay. So
Yes.
listen, we're going to get off of here. So, folks, thank you so much for joining me and Heather. Okay. We appreciate you coming on this ride with us. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have comments, put them down below because we want to hear from you. You know, we're new at this. If there's something else you want to see, we would appreciate your feedback. If you like us, we would appreciate your feedback. If there's something we can change, we would appreciate your feedback because we're not just
Yeah.
doing this for us, we're doing it for you. We enjoy doing it. We are
Yeah.
women of a particular age, but we want women of a particular age, if there's something that they need us to be showing them, because we do
Mhm.
have a lot of knowledge. And I know that you guys don't know what fields that we work in because me and Heather do work in fields. You know, we keep that to ourselves. We have a lot of knowledge in a lot of things. And if
Mhm.
you wanted to talk about different subjects, I promise you, we're pretty knowledgeable. We could do it, huh, Heather?
We can any subject out there,
Yes,
we're game. We're willing to, and even if it's one that we don't even know that,
that's
we will
right.
crack the case. We're detectives and we will get the info and
That's
share
right.
it with everybody. Because you know what? That's one of the things that we do.
That's
And
right.
you know what? We learn every day. Even if we think we know everything, we
Right.
prepare for these podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
We're always learning something through this process and growing. And
We
that's one of the
are.
things that I love about doing this,
Yeah,
among
because we're
all the
having
hundred
fun.
things that I love about doing a podcast with you, Miss Tara. I
That's right.
love it. And
Okay, so folks,
uh,
we are so happy that you joined me and Heather because we're gonna keep drinking while we get off of here.
yeah,
But this is how we're gonna end it. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the ride. Like, share, and subscribe. Jolly Studios at gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com. And listen, listen, and here at Heather Mola, please reach out to my friend. She'll talk to you because I'm gonna tell you, we're trying to get a segment where it is Ask a Mola. We're still working on that. She's very, very
yes,
knowledgeable. She can answer lots of questions. Okay.
yes.
But we're gonna end it on the back end of my Low and Brow song. Okay. So tonight, let it be low and brow.